Hey everybody, it's a Radical Righteous Pal here. Don't worry about the weird thing coming out of my back. That's actually new to me too. But anyway, welcome back to another LEGO set review. About time that I actually started doing stuff, right? Anyway, this is another kind of mediocre, but not as horrible as the Spider Bike Rescue. Anyway, this is set number 76142, LEGO Marvel's Avengers Speeder Bike Attack. This comes with 3 LEGO figs, 1 motorcycle, and whatever the hell that's supposed to be. So I'll just snap my fingers here. And it should appear behind the box, fully built. Thank you for teaching me that trick. As I already said, 3 LEGO figs, a bunch of nonsense, and a motorcycle. That's basically the norm for superhero sets nowadays. You know what? I'm going to make a video complaining about that. But till then, let's take a look at the set. First, let's look at the LEGO figs, and then we'll look at the set itself. Particularly this thing, since it's kind of the namesake of the set. So starting off with the God of Thunder himself, Thor. Now, as far as I know, this set and other 2 sets, excluding that dumb Thanos one, these are supposed to be, well, they're not tie-ins, but somewhat thematically inspired by the Square Enix Avengers game, because, well, with the fact that LEGO decided to make LEGO figs for Iron Man, Cap, and Thor inspired by the video game, which is actually pretty cool, because I know that those designs get a lot of hate, but I really don't mind. Captain America is probably the one that's the worst, really, but at this point, I've actually kind of grown accustomed to it. He looks like Mr. Incredible wearing an empty Bud Light box. Not that I drink alcohol or anything. Never mind. But anyway, we have Thor. I think he actually looks pretty cool. It's nice to get another Thor LEGO fig for once, because I have, well, 1 LEGO fig. I like the detailing on the chest plate. Sorry if it shines bright for you. I do that, and I purposely do. Yeah, I like the pattern or lines or whatever it is. I forgot what words to say. On the chest plate, that sort of continues on in the back a little bit, but not as much. And you see the cape sort of wrapping around his body, excluding like the actual cape piece, just the printing on the back. To where it's buckled up to this bit here. Of course, he comes with the new cape, which is made from that new material. The LEGO head is the same from the Ragnarok and other Marvel movie sets, aside from the first ever Marvel sets, which are movie sets, oddly enough, of course. So there's nothing new here, except the fact that we're getting another one of these hair pieces, which, like, the beard and the eyebrows do not match up well with the hair color. It's kind of weird. They should have made it I can't find it. They should have made it the same color as the one hair piece that Thor did have in that one LEGO set. Now, it's kind of weird. Like, I know that this is like... So this is my second Thor LEGO fig, and the first Thor LEGO fig I got was the one that came with Stormbreaker. Like, this is kind of weird. I imagine this thing being a little bit bigger. I guess I was wrong. Anyway, all in all, a pretty good LEGO fig. Not the best, but definitely a pretty cool LEGO fig. Next, we have Black Panther. Now, this is probably my favorite LEGO fig in the set. Sorry, just kind of burped. It doesn't have much detailing, but it has some pretty cool detailing. It's not like too much crazy stuff going on. I don't know why I even bother to say that, because there's nothing wrong with the other Lego figs. I like the detailing on the chest here. It kind of has the dots there. The kind of texture. Or not texture, but... I don't remember what the hell the term is. Like, the little necklace they did. Looks kind of weird and cartoonish. It looks sort of derpy-ish. The camera could properly focus. Okay, never mind. Looks kind of weird, but it's Lego, and stuff like that's kind of hard to do. I like the little, like... Sorry, I just got a weird notification. I like the little lines and stuff. You can sort of see his face through there, the cheekbones and everything. It's actually kind of dope. I like this weird, dumb little hat thing with the pointy ears. If you color this in red and use it for a Daredevil Lego fig, that would be one of the greatest things ever. And he has this little collar here, which I'm sure that's bugs some people out. But Black Panther used to have a cape, and it had like some weird collar on the back. This is weird though, as they use the crappy cape material that's like paper for the collar instead of this material. Maybe it's just hard to do or something. I don't know. But I genuinely like the figure. It's actually really cool. Definitely one of my favorite Lego fig of this entire set. Next, we have this dude. Now, this is one of the AIM agents that shows up in most of the sets. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I guess this is somewhat kind of a... I don't know what it is, but this is supposed to be inspired by the games, I guess. Because AIM is actually the villain of the Square Enix Avengers game, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know the whole story behind this, but this guy's supposed to be taking these weird canisters of toxic waste or something. Probably not. Maybe it's the Terrigen stuff or whatever it is. I don't know what the... Anyway, he comes along with a bunch of bull crap on his back. It's supposed to be a jetpack, I know. It's just really weird looking. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. It does definitely have some posability. I don't want to have to move it too much because it can sort of break on you. I tried a couple times. These things fall off easily because of the things here. Of course, they do fire. Just like that. He has these weird little tool things, this hook thing that's supposed to hook onto this, but they keep falling over. I give up on trying to hook that thing up. You can remove this thing if you want to. Might as well try to do that. Give you a little look at this AIM soldier. Now, it's actually a pretty interesting design as opposed to the weird honeycomb-looking costume they have for the AIM soldiers in the comics. They do look kind of goofy looking. But I guess you can't take a soldier like that seriously with a hat like that. I like some of the detailing. This kind of reminds me of Yellow Jacket from the Ant-Man movie, and particularly the Ant-Man movie because he looks vastly different from the comics. And in the comics, Yellow Jacket is not who you think it is. If you move all this gear away, there's nothing really there, just a weird yellow head. I'm sure you can use this. You can definitely army build these guys if you're one of those kinds of people. Sorry. Ah, crap, I'm supposed to get this thing back on. Hang on. Ugh. There's so much cluttered crap. I'll just leave all that crap back there. Next, we move on to this thing. That's definitely going to be something that's going to annoy me and a lot of collectors who collect Lego Marvel stuff a lot, because they're basically doing this thing, even for DC, where, okay, we'll have 3 Lego figs, a stupidly oversized vehicle, and we're going to use the same Lego fig for each and every set. Perfect. And it's kind of weird. Like, I mean, in all seriousness, a motorcycle isn't really that bad. It's still about the same size as this. But at least this one is at least somewhat contemptible, as opposed to something that's nonsensical and just stupid like this. I do like the color scheme, though. It's kind of neat and sort of satisfying, I guess. Carries out through the other weird truck set. Now, you can fit a Lego fig here. For example, like as it shows on the box, you're supposed to put Black Panther in here. You have to fit his entire body through that gaping hole. In terms of play features, has this epic roll around the entire area mechanic where you can like push it around or pull it back. It goes super far. Like, you're able to do so much by just going straight. And you also get the same flick fire missiles on both sides of the vehicle. That's all you sort of get from the set. But okay. Anyway, stay in place. Stop going all over the place. Even though I made that statement clear. So anyway, that's the Lego set in its entirety. There's not much play feature, honestly. Or, I mean, there is. I mean, like, a bunch of kids would definitely play with this if they were, like... Yeah. Also, I did this cool little thing, like, if he's throwing the hammer. I figured something out, everybody. Anyway, this isn't an entirely horrible Lego set. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. You get 3 unique Lego figs out of it. The same thing with the other sets. Aside from those mech sets, those are kind of stupid. Especially the Thanos one. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And I hope you guys, didn't get annoyed by me bitching about a kid's Lego thing. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm sure you all have your own preferences, and that's great. Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe. And stay tuned for another video talking about the whole weird theme for each of these new Lego sets.